Never stop buying stocks. Today I want to give a brief preview about the Nvidia earnings, which are set for the 28th of August. And these are generally events that the whole market looks for. So I think the days before the earnings, so the 25th, 26th, and 27th, they they might be not volatile because there's so many people might buy options or puts to protect their portfolio. And generally, and this is my only advice for today, is you shouldn't play earnings. It's like pointless. There's algorithms and there's Wall Street. Those two are already way smarter than us. I bought a position on Friday, the 22nd, and I'm trying to sell it in the upcoming days before the earnings. I think I made like 1% on Friday, which is good enough. So my message for today is don't touch the earnings and maybe don't touch Nvidia. Like, um, as you can see here in the technical analysis of this guy here on the weekly, we can see that Nvidia is kind of on the upper side of this upwards channel, and I might go down before it gets higher. But generally, I also think, as we can see here on the weekly, there's still more upside. So Nvidia might hit one, yeah, like this guy says, it might pump until the $200 before it slowly fades. And this is also my opinion. It might hit $200 at the end of the year. Who knows? And the whole semiconductor space might get slowly disrupted. Just think about it. Intel is being bought by the US state. So this is an industry you might not want to overexpose yourself at these moments, because politicians and profits, that's always dangerous. So I slowly go with my portfolio to a more defensive state. I'm trying to get more into healthcare, but still I try to squeeze out a bit of this ongoing tech rally. And let's take a look at the last days here, or the last earnings. What I found is, and this is of course known, we are not smarter than the market. Upon earnings, Nvidia is tricky. So, or like every stock is tricky. Here, last earnings actually squeezed up nicely. It opened up higher, but the whole day after it was sold again. So it's it's totally for traders. You have to know that. If you're investing in Nvidia, you missed your train. February 25, it was, oh, I don't like how this looks. It also opened at higher the next day or the day after, since they always report after hours, and it was sold again. And it took a while until it regenerates, and it made, as you can see, this huge rally of 50%. November 24th, 24. Here's like a smaller event, and this might happen this time since everyone is so hedged in this market, since we already at the top. September, also 1 year ago, August 24, it was kind of sold again afterwards. And this might not even be related to Nvidia earnings. This was the carry trade where the Japanese yen unwind a little bit. So all this to say, the best thing you might be doing is just to avoid your instincts, just to ignore your instincts here, and don't do trades here. So let's quickly look at the numbers, which are actually the important thing. So revenue is expected to be 43 billions, plus or minus 2%. So I still believe it will be a very good very good earnings, since also the dollar increased. Adjusted EPS increased 44%, which is unbelievable. But still, the valuation gets a bit rich. And that's about it, what I think you have to know, or what you will know, or how I will react. So I do believe, and this is mainly for me, I believe, and I'm looking for some nice lines here, which I won't find. Let's quickly do this. So I believe actually that it will go down to this range again, at least in September, when I do think, like this technical analysis showed us, it will go to $200. And then it slowly reaches a market cap of 5 trillion, which is my target for Nvidia. And then I do believe, this is not what I want. I do believe that the whole 25 might be a side action. Well, it might go up, but I think there's soon people might realize there's more attractive areas to invest your money, like cybersecurity. I noticed so much cyber crimes out there. Healthcare might come back. The market will just broaden, which I want to symbolize here. Nvidia will still grow, and I do believe at long term it will reach $10 trillion, but it might take so this rally, what we saw, I do think this parabolic increase is slowing down. So these are my takes. Let's see what happens 2030 with the stock. I don't think it will be $10 trillion. I think it will be just 7 trillion. And just to let you know, never stop buying stocks. Bye.